Lewiston, Auburn, Maine, and he became known as the Flying Rabbi, because when you're living in Lewiston, Auburn, you got to get a pilot's license to reach all of your congregants. Anyway, so what happens with Rabbi Geller is he tells the story. When he was a little boy going to the Lubavitch shul in Boston, they had this custom before on Simchas Torah. Before they took out all the Torahs to dance around the sanctuary with them, and of course we're only talking about the men because Judaism is a man's club. It used to be. Nowadays, thank God, the women are invited in, but for centuries, the men had all the good parts, the speaking parts, same thing in Islam, same thing in Christianity. Anyway, so what would happen is this. There was a prayer they would sell called the Ata Haresa, and the guy would buy it, a congregant would buy it. Then he would give all of his cronies, all of his pals, the privilege of doing a separate line, one per, each one had a separate line of the prayer. And they'd sell it over and over and over again. And it wasn't a big fundraiser, but it was a fundraiser for the shul. So what would happen is the president of the shul would stand up at the front of the sanctuary at the stender. Favorite Yiddish word? Why is it a stender? Because you stand there. Anyway, the vice presidents would go out into the midst of the people, the men of course, and they would go around, and one of them the congregants would beckon to them and say, come here, Kim Tahir, come here. Funif tular for Ata Haresa, $5 for Ata Haresa. And the vice president would call that out from the congregation. He would yell it to the president standing by the stender. Funif tular Ata Haresa, Matan Beseser, meaning $5 for the prayer, gift in secret. You don't know the guy's name. You don't know, when he's giving whatever. But he's going to give it. It's the honor system. And the president would yell back, Funif tular Ata Haresa. Then they'd go on. Tsen tular Ata Haresa. And the president would yell, Tsen tular Ata Haresa. $10 for the Ata Haresa. This would go on and on. Sometimes, 20 tular Ata Haresa. $20. This was big money in those days. One time, there was an old Reitnik who came to the shul. He was a guest. You know what an old Reitnik is? You ask him, how's your business? All right. How's your family? All right. How's everything? All right. How's your health? All right. See, he doesn't want to say more than that because he's doing very well, but he doesn't want to get a kinahara. That's right. That's a bad thing. He's, all right. Anyway, the old Reitnik is sitting there, and he wants to show off for his friends that he's got some money in his wallet. Anyway, so what happens is the vice president's going around, Ata Haresa. Guy calls him over. He says, 100 tular Ata Haresa, Matan Beseser. And the vice president goes, oh my goodness, nobody ever gave that much money before. So he calls out to the president in the stender, he goes, 100 tular Ata Haresa, Matan Beseser, which means $100 for the prayer, gift in secret, and the president knows what to do. He goes, 100 tular Matan Haresa, 100 tular Ata Haresa, Matan Beseser. Get his address! Because they're not stupid. See, they know where the money's coming from. So you're right. It's very true, Sandra. The money should be given in secret. Okay. All right. Number 3, serving the synagogue. Who's serving the synagogue?
Marvelous.